Hi everybody, Y here with the Burgs Run. I am just sitting here diamond painting this morning. It is Thursday, August the 10th. It is early morning, pre-work. I got up early with the dog this morning and just came in here and I watched some YouTube. Congrats to my friend Laura at Crafty Chefdiamond on her 1-year anniversary. If you haven't seen her video, you need to jump on over there and check it out. It is such a good video. She is such an amazing person, and I'm so tickled for her at her 1-year anniversary with YouTube having her channel. So go check her out. Crafty Chefdiamond. Crafty Chefdiamond. If I could talk today, it would be amazing. I guess part of that is I haven't had anybody to talk to but the dog. But anyways, welcome everybody. Welcome if you're returning. And if you're new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you like what you see and you'll want to stick around for more diamond painting content. Not just diamond painting. Let's just call it empty nester shenanigans. Diamond painting just seems to be my new obsession and what I do the most of these days. But anyways, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm going to finish this today. I am just blown away. I started this late afternoon on the 31st of July for the Paint Along with Friends Empowerment. And I'll tag the video below in the description of why I chose this canvas. It's kind of a long story, so you'll want to go and watch that video. But anyways, it's a neat reason why. But anyways, so this is for empowerment, and I'm going to finish it today. I hope that I have a really cool frame down in my stash of frames that I'll be able to put it in. I probably will have to wait for a custom canvas, however. I don't trim my canvases. I don't take this part off at all. I just purchase custom canvases to cover it. I don't know why. I just, they make this pretty edge on here for a reason, so I'm not going to take it off. I will, however, glue that part to the frame, to the custom mat so that it doesn't slide inside the frame. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I am finding out that it's very expensive to frame things. So I've been going thrift shopping. I love to go to a good thrift shop. Let me just start there. So this isn't something new. I'm pretty frugal. There were times in my life where we just didn't have any money at all. So you learn how to be especially mindful with your money. So now that I don't have to be so mindful, it's part of who I am. So I love thrift stores. One man's junk is another man's treasure. So I've been buying really cool, nice, fancy frames, but they have to have the glass intact because I like for my diamond paintings to be under glass. So I've been buying like really fancy gold and wood, ornate wood frames for fractions of what they're worth. And so I don't just buy the frame. I mean, I'm buying the whole artwork because that's how they're selling it in thrift stores. And I bring them home and I'm tearing them apart and reframing with brown paper and my trusty scrapbook adhesive gun. And I am repurposing them for my diamond paintings. I've done a couple. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with these large ones. So I've gotten a couple of really large frames with the glass intact. And I'm so excited to be able to hang them super pretty on the wall. So that's what I've been doing. And hopefully I can get this one in there pretty soon, because this one actually means a lot to me, and I want it on my wall so I can look at it. So I will just have to measure it all when it's done so that I can get that custom canvas made. And I found a place online. It's called Mats and More, or something like that. If I think about it, I'll put them in the description below as well. Custom Mats and More. But I have not been disappointed with any of the mats that I have purchased. So you measure your frame first, and then you measure your picture, and then you're going to give them the measurements of the size of the mat that you need, and then the size of the opening. So it's really not that hard. Normal size, like if it was going into a 16 by 20 frame, so a 30 by 40 canvas, you can get the mat for around $8. What I did was I waited until I had several of them. That way I only had to pay shipping one time. Once you place your first order with them, and sometimes they'll have a percentage off if you, on your first order. And then after that, they start sending you coupons in the email, which is lovely. I love a good coupon. I am not by nature a couponer. I never got into like the extreme couponing or anything like that, but I do love a good coupon. So, you know, some things just don't go away. Here's a fun fact about me as well. I have enough food in my house to survive for a minimum of 1 year. I'm not a survivalist. I'm not a prepper. I'm not any of those things. I just, when my oldest daughter was very young, and it was just her and I, minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. And I raised my daughter on $3.35 an hour. Kept a roof over her head and a meal in her belly for every meal. I say that because there were many nights when I didn't eat so that my child could. So I know what it's like to be hungry. And that leaves a lasting impression on you. And I don't ever want to feel that way ever again. I want my kids to come home and there always to be food. So I just hoard food. You know, not stuff that will go bad. I do have a freezer that's full of meat, and I have a pantry that is overflowing with non-perishables. So I do have, with the exception of fresh vegetables and milk, food in my house that will last at least a year. So my children always tease me, Mom, if there's ever another Great Depression, we're coming back home. So my husband and I love to cook. So having all this food in our house is not an issue. I'm a real good rotator. So if I get new stuff, it goes in the back, and the older stuff goes in the front, so that we use up what we have. We very seldom have to throw anything away. But we like to cook, so we will make soups and chilies with dried beans. I never buy canned beans. It's either something that we made from dried beans, or we don't make it. I think it tastes better. It tastes more homemade, and I can store bags of beans easier than I can store cans of beans. So that's my my fun fact for the day. Why from the Bergs Run hoards food for a fear that doesn't exist anymore. Imagine that. Anyways, that's part of who I am. You know, if you've ever been hungry, you totally know what I'm talking about. And I don't mean just hungry because, you know, lunch is being served late. I mean hungry. So that's my story. But, oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot believe that I am almost done with this canvas. I also can't believe that I've only been diamond painting for 4 months and I have done, oh my gosh, over 20 paintings already. Several of them being these large canvases. Yes, I have done a lot of diamond painting. It's my new thing. What can I say? I love it. I love the community. I love the people that I've met along the way. Two of them have especially touched my heart, and that is Shirley's Real Life and Crafty Chefdiamond. So be sure to check out both of their channels. Shirley's Real Life is with an E, S-H-E-R. I will tag them in this video because they just are really, I don't know, they just have touched my heart, and I just feel like we're going to be really good friends. Yeah. So yeah, again, I'm like super excited for Laura for her 1-year anniversary as Crafty Chefdiamond. And yeah, that's a huge accomplishment. I've had my YouTube channel since 2012. I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2012, but we didn't start our channel till 2020. 2019. I don't know. Something like that. Before that, I just, you know, went to YouTube to look things up, find out how to do something or a recipe or something. So I wasn't active in my channel until we ran Disney. And we started out, our name was TheBurgsrun Disney. And then it branched out to be more than just the Disney races. It branched out to be all of the races that we were running, and all of our racing shenanigans, as I call them. And then we did some things, you know, outside of my first video was, my very first video was Colonial Williamsburg, and we went there to run a race at Busch Gardens, and it ended up being a celebration in Colonial Williamsburg full of fireworks. And so it was like the first weekend in December, and we ended up as part of this celebration, and it was so much fun. And I posted that video on YouTube, my very first video. And then it just went from there, and we have gardening videos and cooking videos and running videos and our dog Benson videos. And then I got in amusement park videos. And then I got into a car accident. I was hit from behind while going 75 miles an hour on I-95 South. And that's when life changed for me. It changed completely. And so I am still injured from that accident. It is not healed yet. I am facing some surgeries, but those are a story for another time. But anyway, so I changed our, when we stopped doing just the Disney videos, we changed our name to TheBurgsrun. And then we got into the car accident. I say we because my husband was in the car as well, but he did not get injured. I was the driver. So we changed the name to TheBurgsrun, and I'm going to keep my name TheBurgsrun because I am hopeful that someday I will run again. There's that, I am hopeful. So if you are a praying type, if you would keep that on your prayer list, that would be amazing, because that is my goal. I want to be fixed and I want to be able to run again. I miss it. My husband and my dogs still run 3 days a week. He has the goal of running another dopey challenge in 2025. I'll be the best cheerleader he's ever had. So yeah, there's that. And like I said, I am hopeful that I will run again. So I'm going to keep the name TheBurgsrun, but you can also find stuff from us, earlier stuff from us, under TheBurgsrun Disney, or you can just go through my videos and go back far enough and see our Disney videos. Those were some of our very first videos on YouTube. So I believe that was 2020. I don't remember. That's pretty bad. Time is just getting away from me in my old age. It seems like every day goes by quicker and quicker and quicker the older that I get. So there's that. So yeah, also in the meantime, I am looking at early retirement. Actually, it's not so early, but I'm looking at retirement because in the investigation of my health in the accident, we've uncovered some other issues that are happening as well. So there are health issues that are not just, well, the accident brought them to the forefront. I don't know how to explain that. I was fine until I got hit, and now I'm not fine, and they're finding all kinds of other stuff. So anyways, I am going to retire, and then but I am hopeful that someday I'll run again. We'll see about that. That is my prayer. But anyways, so we did pick up Benson after the accident. A friend needed to rehome him, and we have not had a dog in quite some time. So I agreed to take him for a trial. Yeah, right, a trial. We ended up just falling in love with this dog over the weekend. And yeah, he's ours. He's ours. We have put him through training, not obedience training. We put him through training. We got him fixed so that there'd be no more little Bensons running around. We got him when he was 6 months old, so he was still quite the puppy, and he is now 1 year old, and he is the love of our life, but he is a handful. And with my limitations right now, it makes it kind of difficult. I'm home with him the most because I work from home. And he can be quite the handful. However, the doctors say that maybe that the fact that I have to take him outside and walk him, we do not have a fenced in yard. But even if we did, I would still take him out and walk him because we clean up after him when he goes outside. And so if you just let him run, you don't know where they went to the bathroom, so you don't know what to pick up. So we walk him on a leash every day, very often. He's completely housebroken. We bell trained him, so he goes downstairs and he rings bells on the front door. to let us know that he needs to go outside. It's so cute. He's such an adorable puppy. So he loves his daddy. He loves when his daddy comes home, especially on run days. And so I do have a video up on my Facebook. I'll put a little clip of it here of him waiting at the door for daddy to come in. Is he taking forever to come inside? There he is. There he is. Oh my goodness. He knows what days are run days, and how he knows that, I don't know, but he knows when daddy's going to come home and it's a run day. He is the love of our life, and he's what keeps me moving right now. So I did name the channel TheBurgsrun and Benson for a little while, but that tripped everybody up because the handle was just at TheBurgsrun. So I went back to TheBurgsrun. Also, we refer to ourselves as M and Y only because this is the internet, people. I don't need anybody to know who I am before they really know who I am, if that makes any sense at all. So yes, on my channel, I go by Y. To my friends, they know my name. Same with hubby. He is M on the channel. For a long time, we were a faceless channel, just because, you know, it is the internet and you don't know it's the internet, people. Be very, very careful what you say, who you say it to, and how much information you give. It is the internet, and a lot of not so good stuff can come from the internet. All right, that is all of the black, you guys. Unless I find something that I missed, the black is done. And I have a whole lot left over. Wow, look at that. It's so pretty. I'm going to save the white for last. So let me go over here and start with the 7s. Okay, this canvas is a 60 by 80. It is full round drill. And it is 23 colors. I had to pull a bunch of these off. I put them all in the wrong spots, and now they're all clumped together. And I'm going to try to use those first because they are already gluey. Gluey. Is that a word? Gluey. Actually, I can multi-place if I do it this way. Oh, there's another clump. Yeah, I was watching YouTube channels yesterday and just started placing stuff totally in the wrong spot. Have y'all ever done that? Just plugging along, and then once you realize it, you're like, oh my gosh, I have to take all of these off. Yeah, I did that yesterday. I think it was excitement of being almost finished with this canvas that caused me that issue. You know how it is. So also, I'm going to plug the the Zoom link in here as well. So there is a Zoom link available for diamond painters to meet online and talk and diamond paint and get to know one another. The link is available 24/7. There might not always be somebody on it, but grab a friend and share the link and head on over and do some diamond painting, or log in and hope that somebody's there and diamond paint with friends. That's what I'm calling it, Diamond Paint with Friends. We had a retreat a week or so ago on that channel and got a few people who just really clicked, and we are learning about one another and diamond painting together. So I will put a flyer that I made in here. And I'll put the link in the description below. Yeah, come and join us. We are a no judgment. We're just trying to meet some friends. I've actually met somebody on this Zoom that is traveling to my area in the over the next 3 weeks, and we're going to actually meet up and enjoy a meal together and yeah, just get to know each other. I'm so very excited. I'm thankful that I met her and very excited to meet her and her family live and in person. Yeah, that'll be so much fun. I'm so looking forward to it. I mean, what are the chances that you meet somebody on the internet like that that is coming to your area or is originally from your area and coming to your area to and want to meet up with you? That is just the neatest thing ever. So yeah, these are the connections that can happen. So join us, join us, join us. You can stay for 5 minutes. You can stay for 5 hours. It's totally up to you, whatever you are comfortable with. Again, just to remind you, be careful what you say or do on the internet until you get to know somebody. Because I hate to say it, the older I get, the more I run into people who just want to scam. And it's a sad state of affairs that this is how people treat people. So I implore to you to please use your best judgment when you are on the internet. I know I sound like a broken record, but it's the mom in me, but it's the elderly. The older I get, the more I see it, because I'm in that age group that they're targeting, and it's really quite sad. So just be careful. Be very, very careful. That being said, we are a safe space. It's right now it's pretty drama free. I hope that it stays that way forever, because we are pretty much like-minded about not wanting drama. So there's that. If you are full of drama, then maybe it's not for you. But we're here. I'm usually on most days, especially if I'm working from home, because I can have the Zoom link up on one computer and be working on my other. So there's that. If I'm really busy, then I won't log in, because work does come first. Got to pay for diamond painting somehow. Oh my goodness, that's the last of the number 6s. I mean, yeah, the number 6s. Okay, now let's go with the A's, because they're right here. Oh, I'm so excited. That's it. That's all I have left for the A's. All those black ones left, and this is all I have for the A's. I multi-place a lot, so when there's a lot of color like this, I can multi-place. Not a lot of color when there's just a lot of the same. I can just multi-place and rearrange them once they're on the canvas. Oh my gosh, that is it for the A's. Oh. Well, they got that right. That was all that I have left are this right there. They pretty much figured out how many of those I was going to need. All right, next would be these G's. This is another one that I've used almost all of the drills that they gave me. But I did have enough. I've so far, knock on wood, knock on whatever, so far I have not run into any canvases that didn't give me enough drills. I know that it's an issue with some companies. I don't remember which one, but somebody said they're notorious for it. But so far I have not had that issue. All right, then we're going to go with plus signs, which is another AB. AB stands for Aurora Borealis. It is a special coating that makes them especially shiny. I'm not the biggest fan of ABs. They're hard to place because of the coating. I think that they're pretty in the canvas, that is for sure. But I've also had just plain drills be absolutely beautiful without the ABs. So if you, in my experience, I would rather have ABs all concentrated to an area like, you know, like in a hair, if you were doing a person or something, so that they were together and then you could find what works for you for placing them. All right, that's all of those. All right, that's 21, and then we have threes. I've used almost all of these as well. So, yeah, when this one's done, I don't know what I'm going to do next. Oh my goodness. You know, the old commercials that used to be on TV after the Super Bowl or whatever. Now that you've won the Super Bowl, what are you going to do next? I'm going to Disney World. I could say that, but I'm not going to Disney World for a month. So, I don't know what I'm going to do next. I might start a Christmas one. It's a square drill. It'd be my first premium square drill, and may change my mind about whether or not I like square drills. Let's see. Now we have C. Not very many of those left either. But I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I'm going to hold off on doing any Disney until next month because the Paint Along with Friends is going back to Disney. And I want to take a premium Disney canvas with me to Disney. I'm going for a scrapbook retreat. I will take some scrapbooking stuff, but I think I'm mostly going to be diamond painting. Diamond painting is easier to travel. So, I think I might just do that. I'm not sure. It'll be Disney, so at least I'll still fit in. But I will take my my scrapbook box with me. Actually scrapbook some. All right. Now we have fours. And then ones. And then all the white ones. All right. How exciting. So when we go to Disney next month, we actually got Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party tickets. And so we will be going to a Halloween party. We're dressing up. When we do something, we do it. We do it. So I'm going to be Ursula. One of the other girls is going to be Ariel. My best friend is going to be Jafar. And we have another friend going that is going to be Jasmine. So we have a princess and their villain. And so I have a really neat costume that I need to finish getting together. So, you know, I could spend this downtime between canvases getting ready for my Disney trip. That way I would have it all ready and all I'd have to do is put it in the car. I have a nice rolly cart for my scrapbook supplies. And I just need to get my scrapbook supplies into said rolling cart. And then it will be ready. So it will just take some time to get it organized. But knowing me, I could do it in just a few hours. All right, so I have some of these blue ones here, and then we are down to the yellow. So I am going to stay on here and diamond paint until I am completely finished with this. And 10. All right. So now I am down to the ones. All right. Let's do this. Four. So I am a very fast diamond painter. I don't know why. I quit smoking after 42 years, and now I have time to not be in a hurry, and I'm still a very, very fast diamond painter. And it's not that I'm not enjoying it, because I totally enjoy this. And my dog is trying to say hello. Hi, Bubba. What are you doing? No, we don't have any more treats. You have to eat what's in your bowl. So, I am going to continue this, and I'll put it on a fast motion. So, enjoy, peeps. And here it is, friends, the last 5 drills of this painting. And there it is, finished. Oh my word. I am so excited. So stay tuned for the review video to come out in the next day or so. I have to go through and make sure that all the drills are straight and that there aren't any missing. And then I will come back to you with a post review. So until next time, I hope that you will do all the things, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and share out the channel. Let's grow this diamond painting community together. Thanks, guys. Have a fab day.